Today's topic is circle and its parts. First, we correlate the circle in our daily life. We eat pizza, we eat donut, we use coin and clock in our life. Then question arises, what is circle? How can draw it? We take one point, we take one line and we rotate that line in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. We find a circular path and this shape is called the circle. This point is called the center and then that line which is fixed at a point and rotate in the fixed distance is called the radius. Means the collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane is called a circle. Suppose we are denoting the radius as r. Okay. Then that circular path of the circle is called the circumference. We are double that radius and which is go through the center point and touches the circumference in 2 points. That is called the diameter. Means suppose we take the diameter is denoted by d. We find the relationship between diameter and radius is d is equal to twice r. Means diameter is the line which touches the circumference and go through the center of the circle. The chord is the line which touches the circumference, but not every chord is go through the center. If chord is go through the center, that is known as the diameter. That is the basic difference between chord and diameter. Now we are taking the one part of the circumference is the known as the arc, this circular path. Okay, and if we divided that circumference in two parts, the major part of P, R and Q is known as the major arc and that minor part is known as the minor arc. Now what is the segment? Segment is the part which comes under PQ is the chord, that is the straight line, and that arc is in under comes arc and that part is known as the segment. Are you get it? The area between the chord and arc is known as the segment. If we divide it into the two part, that is the one part that is called the major segment, that area, and suppose we are taking that next part, that one, that area, that shaded one, that is called the minor segment. Now new part is the sector. What is sector? Sector, when we are taking the two radius of the circle, OP is the arc and OQ is also the arc, R, and that PQ is known as the arc. So that inner portion is known as the sector and that inner portion is the lesser one, that is called the minor sector, and that outer section is means when the two radius and one arc is make the portion, that is called the sector and that is called the major sector. That can be understood with the help of our real life thing. We are taking the pizza. Okay, you are eating it. We take the one piece of pizza, that is making the sector. You can one piece of that one is the sector. Similarly, that is the cake, that is the one radius, that is the another, that is the one part, that is called the sector. I think you can understood very much. Now secant. If the one line go through the our circle in the both infinity side, that is called the secant. If that secant is shifted to the touching of the circumference of the circle, that is called the tangent. Okay, basic difference means secant can go through the our circle, and if it touches the our circumference of the circle, then that is also the tangent. That is the tangent, go through in the both sides. Now that is one circle. The inner part is called the interior, and outer part, that is called the exterior of the circle. Thank you.